Hey everyone, this is June from Turning Point Life Investment, and this is your market analysis for February 5th, 2011. Okay, I think the biggest lesson to be learned here is that when a pattern becomes too obvious, it usually doesn't follow through. And I was talking about last week when the market basically stalled right at a critical resistance level at 130, and basically everyone expected a pullback, or at least was anticipating that the market will pull back because of that resistance level. And it did, including myself, but there wasn't a whole lot of follow through. And as a result, the market went up this week. Basically, I think the market will eventually find a top when it becomes less obvious, when basically people don't expect the top to happen. That's when it usually comes. When it becomes, as I mentioned, too obvious, it usually doesn't follow through. But the main thing you want to pay attention to is whether you like calling tops or not is just watch for this 20-day moving average. Notice how the last two time it pulled back and it held. Okay, so if it starts breaking down from the 20-day moving average, then that tells me maybe the pullback is actually here. Okay, my first target still remains at this 50-day moving average, but that is basically my key indicator right there to let me know when the market is ready to start pulling back with this break in this 20-day moving average. Going into the VIX real fast, divergence is still the name of the game here, holding at 15 and still holding sideways while the market is going up. So, you can't ignore this. So this is something that will come into play, especially when if the market continues higher, if this thing remains sideways, it's telling me to be very cautious going long. But you still want to go long because the market's up, but just do so lightly or conservatively. It's definitely not a time to be loading the boat or buying everything in sight. And this is where you have to be a little more picky and choose only the strong stocks with the good setups to buy.